What's going on, people? Welcome to United View for something a little bit different today. I'm here at Old Trafford for a special event with the Manchester United Foundation and Nusole organisation, where we're going to be doing a Careers Excellent event, and I've been invited as a contributor to give my advice and experiences to the young people. And there's going to be a lot of other careers professionals in there as well, children from all over Manchester coming from different schools, along with staff from the Manchester United Foundation and the Nusole organisation. I can't wait to get in there. There's so much going on at this football club, this great football club of ours, and I don't think enough is nearly enough done to shed light on the hard work that our staff do at the foundation, off the pitch, behind the scenes. You know, regardless of whatever result happens on the pitch, these guys are there, rain, sleet, hail, snow or shine, out in our communities here in Manchester, helping out young people and helping bring them closer to the football club, but not only that, helping them with their life skills. And the Nusole guys do a fantastic job of doing that as well, and this is a collaborative event between those two. I'm gassed to be here, really thrilled to be here and share my experiences with the young people. You guys know my background, coming from special needs education and youth work. Any opportunity I get to work with young people doing this, I will always do it. So let's get a look. I can't wait to get in there. Let's have a seat. Luke, I've got to big you up on a fantastic event today, man. For Black History Month, it was absolutely brilliant. The foundation was spot on, Nusole was brilliant, the young people were brilliant, and all the people who contributed to it were fantastic. Talk to us a little bit about what today meant and the planning behind it.
So we actually did a pilot event of this last year for Black History Month. So that was quite successful, to be fair. That was run in one of our partner high schools. This time around, the idea was just to make it bigger, better, bring it over to the stadium and basically offer more students from around the partnership with an opportunity to engage with the guests that we had today. So for me, it was important because, you know, I feel like as a culture, as a community, it's important to highlight positive role models and what they're doing, and tying that in with, you know, careers and the fact that some of the students might not know what they potentially want to do when they leave school.
A lot of that, yeah.
We had people down here from YouTube, like yourself, you know, sports management, artists, you name it, we had it down there today. So it was important for them to kind of pick the brains of the influential people we had down there and just network and see.
So it's important for Nusole to be involved in youth events where we can kind of give back to the community. Because one of our ethoses is that the young people are the future. So that's part of what Nusole do. So being at this location, hopefully you're a Man United fan?
Hey, not really,
Hopefully
mate.
you're a Man United fan?
Yes.
Alright, truth be told, I'm a Tottenham fan, but today I'm a Man United fan. Alright? Is how it goes sometimes. So with the Black History Month, what we're trying to do, as I said earlier, is that we're trying to really encourage, inspire, motivate, open up new avenues, ways for you to kind of see a career path. When I was younger especially, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I knew that I was involved in sport, I knew that I wanted to be active, but I didn't know how it could generate an income. And a lot of people in here probably are in a situation where people at home are telling you what to do. A lot of people here are in a situation where they're saying things because their friends are. But you need to dig down deep today and find out what your true, actual passion is. And that's what we're trying to encourage today. This star, okay, needs no introduction whatsoever. Can we give a massive round of applause for Manchester United club legend, Wes Brown?
I think there's a lot of older people in here who'll understand when we were kids, we didn't sort of have anything like this. So you didn't understand a lot of things, and you know, I think it was even probably more difficult to ask questions then as well. So you felt like, okay, just get on with it, even if you needed to ask something you couldn't, whether that was to save face or try and look hard, or you didn't want to embarrass yourself. So I mean, this is what we've needed for a very long time, so people can ask questions, and if they feel a certain way, you know, hopefully people are there to answer them.
So in school, did you ever have Black History Month? Did you learn anything in Black History Month at all?
No, honestly, I don't think we did. I think anything I sort of learned was by myself. I mean, my hero was Michael Jordan, and I suppose anyone my age, it would probably be the same if you liked any sport. So I could look at Michael Jordan, even though I didn't know him, and take a lot from that, and that's just watching games, and that's in America. So, you know, me being a sports person, I mean, I probably played every sport possible at school, which I could get involved in. But I always sort of got my drive, whether there's any hard times or I was finding it hard. You know, I would look up to him to obviously see what he's done and in his career and all the things he's won. I was lucky in the sense that I came to Man United at a very young age. I was 13, and you know, you see other people here, especially the same colour and race, and see what they've achieved, and you know it's possible. But at the same time, there wasn't much getting taught, or if you had any questions, it was probably even harder to go and ask them questions.
I find it hard to put my feelings in the ink. In my head, I'm on the ship that's about to sink. Trying new things like going for a run. Truth is, it's so much better in the sun. I find it hard to put my feelings in the ink. In my head, I'm on the ship that's about to sink. Trying new things like going for a run. Truth is, it's so much better in the sun. Must be thinking about the studio tonight. Cross fatigue, our eyes, see my future bright. Bad energies we never invite. Sing it from my heart cause it feels right. Carry pain in my heart and it hurts. Turn it into motivation, put it in my work, yeah. Can't believe I've come this far, what a surprise. One day be living in paradise. I find it hard to put my feelings in the ink. In my head I'm on the ship that's about to sink. Trying new things like going for a run. Truth is, it's so much better in the sun. Better in the sun. Better in the sun.
In terms of your role at the foundation, you know, we always speak about the team, and it's a great thing, but our club's a global community, but also there's a local community. Yeah. Talk to me about your role at the foundation and the role that the foundation plays in the community.
So, I've been involved with the foundation for years now. I think for the high school stuff at least 6-7 years.
Getting on, bro, you're getting on.
I'm old. I feel it. So day to day, you know, it's about engaging with the students. Obviously, football's a massive tool, massive engagement tool. So within that, you can reach them and potentially help to change lives, and you know, help them or inspire them to go on and do great things.
And what role do the players play in this? You know, making appearances and connecting with the community as well.
Big. Obviously, the youth, not just youth, adults, I suppose as well, look up to the players. And by the players interacting and getting involved and basically getting behind the stuff that the foundation does, it's massive, and it just kind of hammers home that message. So yeah, man, it's just good to share the love and promote everything that we're doing.
They don't respect me, they threw my sign on the floor.
You like sitting?
I'm sorry, bro, you're gonna have to. On YouTube channel.
Oh, just gaming.
Gaming, so you're into e-gaming as well. What would you do?
He had like 250k subscribers.
Excuse me? What do you mean had? Where has it gone?
Oh yeah, my YouTube channel got terminated.
No way! At 250,000? Oh, I'm not even gonna ask what you did. I don't know. Maybe are you trying to build it back? That's good. So e-gaming, we've got e-gaming. Anyone else into e-gaming?
I like to watch it.
You like to watch it? Are you lot familiar with football fan content, YouTube football content? Are you big football fans?
I'm a Man United. I'm Man United.
Don't spoil it. Do not. You're gonna spoil it.
She doesn't like football.
Oh, you just don't like football, though?
But I did watch the. I don't even know what the YouTube channel's called. But when it was like the Euros.
Yeah.
And it was like the England team YouTube channel.
And YouTube, like they were saying earlier, I don't mean to sound old here. We have no YouTube. We had MSN. We had an MSN. No. Never. See what I'm saying? Never heard of it. MSN. That's it.
What's that?
MSN was like you had to go home, log onto the computer, and it's basically like a WhatsApp. But how would you? It was WhatsApp. It was you were MSN, yeah.
It's like WhatsApp on a computer.
Exactly. I'm not gonna say like how old we are in numbers, but basically you have to go and log on the computer, and you couldn't even go on the internet if somebody was on the phone in the house. There was no Wi-Fi. Like it was the phone. It was either being on the phone or on the internet.
Do you find any challenges when you're travelling around?
Loads. In terms of what do you mean? In terms of personally to me, from other people?
In terms of like how people like react to like, you know, like because you go and you ask the questions stuff.
Yeah.
Do you find like any challenges of like
100%. I'll tell you what. So you're speaking of old school. There's certain people who don't like social media. They don't like YouTube, and sometimes they can, I wouldn't say be aggressive, but they can make their feelings known that that's not the way that they want to consume their football. But as we know, as you guys know, as young people, the way you consume not just football but your content. You wake up in the morning, you go onto Instagram. It's tailor-made to what you like. You could be into fashion, you could be into hair, you could be into makeup, you could be into music. Whatever you want to find is there, and it's no different in football. And it's a different way. You said it's so interesting what you said about you don't really follow football, but during the Euros, you found yourself on the YouTube channel, kind of following what the England team are doing behind the scenes. So even football clubs, they're understanding that. But when I meet people who are like, don't really like that, I just say, look, you're an old school fan, that's fine, but things are changing. Things are changing, and I never let those people convince me that this is the wrong thing to do. Do you know what I mean? Because as soon as you let someone trick you out of your position and make you doubt what you can achieve, it's over. Do you know what I mean? So no, I definitely have had face that, but I just face it. You know, people who come up to me and like they might give you a little bit of stick. No, I do. I swear to you, it winds them up more. But I literally just said,
kind of like kill them with kindness.
100%.
What was the hardest obstacle you have to face while starting the channel?
The hardest obstacle is looking at other YouTubers who got like 1 million subscribers, 100k, 500k. You know, it's like you lot are young. Everything's about likes and clicks and like you seek validation from. If I post a picture on Instagram and people like it, you think like, oh, that's a good picture. Versus if you posted one the other day and there was hardly any likes, you question yourself and say, oh, why did people like that? Do you guys find yourself doing that sometimes? Like, it's all about likes, isn't it? You seek validation. That's the hardest thing. To go, let me not watch what she's doing, let me not watch what he's doing, and gauge myself off them, and understanding that it all takes time. I've done loads of things and failed. I used to be an electrician, I used to work in JD, I used to work in Foot Locker, I used to work in Next. I went to university and dropped out. I was a DJ. I've done 7 things and failed at a lot of things. I was a youth worker as well and worked in special needs education as a teacher for 9 years and fell into YouTube, and here I am. When I started YouTube, if you ever told me that I'd be on Sky Sports, BBC, Talk Sport, all of these things, BT Sport, I would have laughed. I would have laughed and been proper nervous to be like, I'm not going on TV. Like, and now I literally get to go on TV and talk about the club that I love. I get to go on the radio and talk about the club that I love. I get to meet ex-players and current players where they know who you are, and you're like,
Has the stadium changed?
what? Like, how does that happen? You might do an interview with like one of the players and you're like, they actually know who I am, but you forget they're just normal people and they're just youngsters. So I see it going super far, and there's no limits because everything we do is online. Do you know what I mean? You've got to get with the times. Don't be afraid to fail. You know what I mean? There's a lot of pressure when you're young to say you must know what you want to do for the whole rest of your life. What are you like, 14, 15? 15? How difficult is that to know what you want to do for the whole rest of your life? It took me till I was 28, 29 to get to this, with all them other jobs failed. So I just kept going. So first bit of advice is don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to leave any doors shut, like unopened. Don't leave them shut. Look what's around the corner. Don't be scared.
Who has been an inspiration for you growing up and why?
I was quite boring, you know. You see, like people have like a superhero, or like a. Mine's my mum. Like, yeah, I got my mum's name tattooed on my arm, like Lola. Like, she's not dead, she's still alive. But like, she's thinking, oh, that's a bit peak. Like, no, I'm just. You guys, what's your? What do you like when you leave school? What are you aspiring to?
Marine biologist.
What biologist?
Marine biologist.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? What do they do? Like, that's crazy. Come on,
Like, they work with sharks and underwater animals and
you want to be around sharks?
Yeah.
Yeah, sharks, yeah. That's it.
You want to do this too?
No, that's it.
Did you hear what these two are saying? They want to work around sharks.
I've swum with sharks before.
You swam with sharks?
Yeah.
In the cage?
No.
Like you can touch it?
I touched it. I touched it.
You've not been watching too much YouTube.
Can we give a warm round of applause for Easy B?
attitude, Rosa Parks. There's a fire in my heart. Je m'appelle Misha, ayo, World War I. Excellence indeed, a supreme work of art. Nah, you don't wanna start. I wear the blood, blah, 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 la 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 la, blah, blah, la 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 la, la la la. If you're proud to be from Manchester, make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. If you support Manchester United, make some noise. Alright, Manchester's always been right. Yeah.
One bit of advice I can give is that hopefully you've interacted, hopefully you've taken full use of your social medias and connected with some of the people that you've spoken to today. I'm going to be on the student side now, so if we could give a massive round of applause to all of the guests, please.
You spend a lot of time with the foundation at school. Let us know we've got a lot of viewers who watch around the world, and I think it's great to shine a light on the foundation about what they do in the community. You're here, you're in Manchester. What is it the foundation does, locally and with the kids in the community?
Locally, they've made lots of opportunities for like kids in our school to get tickets. They've made opportunities for us. Like there was a ball boy opportunity recently, still being sorted out, I think. And just in general, it's been like very beneficial for students in our school.
How important is it that Man United's a big club? We're a global club. But how important is it for the foundation to keep working with people like yourselves, man, the youngsters?
Yeah, I think it's important because at the end of the day, these are going to be the next generation of fans, the next generation of people who are going to be like funding the club and stuff. So them getting in there and helping out in the community in general, I think it's like good for people.
And today there was a lot of things on offer for you guys. We spoke on our station, and I'm sure you've gone to a lot of other career stations. The guys at Nusole doing great stuff. What did you take from today?
I've taken from today that there's lots of opportunities. No matter who you are, you can always make a path for yourself to go through and do something great. At the end of the day, like what you said with what you do, other stations have said about what their jobs are and how they've done. It's been inspiring for, I think, a lot of people.
You don't see the outtakes. It is on now, so I've got a green light. Yeah, there you go. You see, I was just making sure you lot were ready. That's how we're going to start. Okay. Okay, we're here with the girls here from Whalley Range High School here in Manchester, and you guys do a lot of the work with the foundation, the Manchester United Foundation. How have you found it, and what are the good bits about what they do for you guys?
So with working with the foundation, it actually has been a great experience, especially today, as we were able to talk with many people from different backgrounds and work in different professions and find out more about them and what they do. And then with that, we were able to actually think back and think, what do we want to do with ourselves when we're older as well?
I love that. What did you take out of today? Because there's a lot of pressures. You guys are what, 14, 15? You know what I'm saying? 15. What did you take out of today?
From today, I learned that, it's just about doing stuff that I'm passionate about. It's not about like what everybody else wants me to do or making a decision right now. It's just about finding something that I love and going for it and just not being afraid, like stepping out of my comfort zone.
I love that, and that's what this is about. In terms of the people at the foundation, why do you think it's so important for the work that they do?
Because not a lot of people do the sort of stuff that you guys do, and it's inspiring for other people to like go into stuff that you guys do. Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, you're like, no, leave it alone. What did you take from today? Because there is a lot of pressures when you I don't want to sound like the old guy, but I am. But when you are your age, it's so hard to know what you want to do for the rest of your life when you are 14, 15. How do you view it now? Do you feel more comfortable than you was before you came here?
I had like a set plan of what I wanted to be when I'm older, but I had a few hobbies that I liked before, so I think I might actually go back into like dancing and stuff like that. Okay. I've been inspired. Okay,
and you don't want to be YouTubers? Why would we want to do that? Yeah. It's overrated.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm going to be quiet.
They do a lot of great work outside of school, like such as Street Reds.
What's that? What's the Street Reds?
It's like a program after school football. Certain times, anyone's welcome to come. It's like a football program, so everyone can come to that. Keeps them going and busy, doing something. They also do like a lot of interaction with the students in school. So like they bring a lot of like players and stuff like that, guests to speak to them, I motivate them in what they do.
When they come and like so players come or the foundation comes, how does it make you feel as a youngster coming up in the city of Manchester? Does it give you inspiration? Does it make you know that there's people out there to support you?
Yeah, it makes you feel motivated. You know, they're able to do these things for us. We need to be grateful for that.
And today, Man United Foundation, Nusole, it was a fantastic thing. You know, you're going around loads of careers. You come to the United View table, but you've gone to a lot of other careers tables as well. What did you take from today? What did you enjoy about it?
Obviously, today was great. Got to meet a lot of guests. Spoke about their experiences and what they do. Inspired a lot of people. Inspired me as well. Me and the likes of Wes Brown and stuff like that. It motivated me a lot.
And lastly, what's your aspirations for when you're older? What are you thinking of?
Obviously, the future's set, but I don't know. But obviously, I want to do football or anything that comes to us.
Professional footballer?
Yeah. Professional, yeah.
But listen, to make it as a professional footballer, you know, that's very, very difficult to do. It's actually sacrifices, and you heard what Wes Brown was saying, innit, about sacrifice.
Yeah. It takes a lot of dedication, sacrifice, like he said.
Yeah.
And then it takes a lot of dedication, so it takes a lot of time as well. So you gotta be patient.
Yeah. Listen, man, good luck on your quest to be a professional footballer, man. Appreciate that. And to finish off on today's event, what were the highlights from you, man? What do you think the young people really took from it today?
What would I say, highlights? I think highlights were just literally what we're set out to do. Allow them to, you know, meet people like yourself, meet people like the other guests that were here, and just really get those questions in. As I say, some of them don't know what they want to go on and do, and I feel like today has probably given them a few little ideas, a few little sparks have been set off in some of the minds. So yeah, that's how I'd say the highlight was.
Well, listen, bro, it's been an absolute pleasure. You lot have absolutely smashed it. Thank you for having us down here. And the young people really took a lot out of it, man. Make sure you guys check out the Manchester United Foundation and Nusole as well. Brilliant initiative for young people who really, really need it. So that's a wrap, guys, here at Old Trafford for the Careers Excellence event here, put on by the Manchester United Foundation and Nusole. What an event it was. I was so happy to come down here and do it. There's so much hard work that goes on behind the scenes of this great club of ours that it goes unnoticed, and I think it's really important to shine a light on that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing how happy the young people were, seeing all the different stations and careers professionals that were here to give advice to the young people. And you lot know my background from special needs education and a former youth worker. Any opportunity I can get to give back to the younger generation, I think is absolutely key, especially with a club that I love and that I follow. So brilliant. I think some of the young people today, when I was that young, I was not that expressionate, I was not that articulate, and definitely not that confident. So it just shows the type of young people we have in our communities, not just here in Manchester, but up and down the country and all over the UK and the world, to be honest with you. And they really need that encouragement, that guidance and that confidence to be able to know that they can go on and achieve what they want to achieve. So big shout out to the Manchester United Foundation for the great work that they do. Really important that we shine a light on that, and the Nusole organisation as well. Links to both will be in the video description below. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it. It's a little bit something different, but I think it's so important to do. Please, okay, if you don't do anything today, please do this. Smash like on the video, but more importantly, drop your comments and your views about how you felt about the event and what you liked about it, because this is something that we really want to continue to shine light on, something that I'm passionate about. Yes, I have a lot of fun doing what I do, and I enjoy it. I love following the boys around the world, but to me, this is the stuff that really matters, the next generation, young people. So let us know what you think about it. We are out of here.